That's ISO?
Rack it up, I gotta build up the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound.
All right, here we go, week 5, we are back. Papa Loft, Don Russo. Welcome back to the Sports Showdown. How you feeling, Don?
Shoot, I'm good. I'm glad to be back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like last week was disappointing. Like, you know, especially Monday. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, PDM. I done sold y'all, bro. Like, that fucking who was it again? It was the Bills. No, it was the Dolphins and the Titans. I think I said on the pod, bro, that was a game I stay away from, and I'm gonna do better, y'all. But yo, like, that game was so ass. Betting wise, like watching wise as a viewer, I wouldn't even play that game in Madden. That game was ass, bro.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a good game, to be honest. Will Levis got hurt too, I think, on that. I think it was a shoulder, so we'll see how he comes back from that. Miami still doesn't look too good. You know, even with Tyler Huntley, we thought it'd be a little bit. I mean, I guess it improved a little bit. They moved a little bit up, but it wasn't great. But yeah, not a dog. The Lions game though was lit. You know what I'm saying? I went 2 for 2 on that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James Williams, housing that 70 yards, and then Jahmyr Gibbs coming through. That's my guy. He's been doing his thing since coming into the league. So yeah, so I'm happy I went 2 for 2 on that. So I mean, like you said, there was one really good game and one really bad game. So yeah, man. Hopefully this week 5 we get right back into it and build on it and try to make more wins for us in the community. Let's do it.
I agree.
All right. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, by the way. Don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? We doing this thing for y'all.
Come on.
Yeah, let's keep that going, man. Let's keep that going. All right, so to start us off, Rose, what are you thinking? Is the Tampa Bay Bucks going to the Atlanta Falcons, going to the crib? How do you feel about this game? How do you feel about them? How they look last week? And you know what I'm saying? Where do we go with this game?
So, you know, I feel like, you know, the Bucks 3-1. They coming off a win off Philly, who looks unimpressive, but that'll be another conversation for another day. But you know, they look unimpressive, and then you got the Falcons, who's coming off a win against the Saints. So both teams coming off wins. You know, I feel like this. I know how Thursday night games typically are. You know, we both talked about it off camera, but I don't know. I just have a good feeling about this game. I know Bijan, even though he did get hurt, I think he had said to the media he feels good for Thursday, so I feel like it's a underlying thing where he'll say he's good to go. So yeah, I have a feeling this is a potential, you know, for a good game on Thursday from both ends. It could be really explosive. I think we seen the line was at 43.5, and I think they're gonna go over, even though, you know, history might show they might not. But that's just my personal feelings, you know. But I do like the game itself. If I had to choose, I'd probably pick the Falcons. Once again, I don't.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
What you mean you don't know? Can we get you a jersey now?
No. We ain't going that far. But but you know, like I really do. Like I said, I'm a sports fan. So it's like I like to see good football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Despite if I like the team or not. Like, so, you know, the Falcons they look good, bro. I like their team. I like what, you know, their defense. You know, your boy Kirko, you know, is playing pretty well. And yeah, you know, the Falcons kind of grew on me a little bit. So, you know, I'm rooting for them. You know, all the Falcons fans, I know y'all shut up, bro. I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear that, bro. But yeah, I mean, they're a good team, bro, and I'm gonna pick them over the Bucks. It's just something I can't shake with that Denver loss. It don't sit right with me, even though they beat the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles ain't like, yeah. I don't know. What about you, Love? How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, I mean the Falcons are solid, man. Kirk got weapons everywhere, so it's like he has everything at his disposal, which is fire. For him, uh, the Bucks, it's crazy because I think they're really relying on a passing game. You know what I'm saying? Especially because the run game ain't really there. I think I like Bucky um, Irving coming in and kind of being that change of pace back for Rashad White. I mean, yeah, for Rashad White, he needs that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see how that unfolds and like how it goes. I think it's been Chris Godwin and I think Mike Evans showed up last week too. So yeah, it's been those boys really showing up, to be honest. And Baker's been doing his thing. So I can't even Baker's a gamer. So like that's the thing about it. He's a gamer. So like I feel like on paper, it may not be a good game, but end up being a good game because he shows up in either good or bad, but he, I'm trying to say, he shows up somehow in the game. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I'm leaning Falcons as well. At home, I think it'll be good. I think, like you said, I think Bijan wants a breakout game, and I feel like he wants to set the tone in a sense. So I'm interested to see how the offense goes. And hey, they've been playing my boy Mooney. I used to get Mooney in the fantasy leagues for the low, and he used to do nothing. So now he's out here doing his thing. So yeah, I'll lean with the Falcons as well, man. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I have no problem saying I'm cool with the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. But let's see how that plays out. All right, so we'll get into our best bets.
All right, PDM, we back. Down rules. I let y'all down last week, so we're gonna try to start. We're gonna get right this week, man. So my first pick right here, we're going back with the first quarter. I'm gonna go with the Rashad White over 7.5 rushing in the first quarter. Once again, you know how I feel. I ain't gonna keep saying it, but you see the last 5, and it looks like the Falcons are they're 25th in rushing yards allowed against the run, and so I just like Rashad White to come out with a strong first quarter. They got to get him involved against the Falcons defense, so that's my first pick right there. So then with my second pick, I'm picking Bijan for the first half fantasy score. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm mad stubborn. Don't use the last 5 for a barometer for playing your picks. I will say the Bucks are 20. They rank 22nd in rushing yards allowed, and they rank 19th in receiving yards allowed. And I feel you see the last 5 he's went over, and Bijan Robinson is definitely a threat in both aspects of that game, rushing and receiving. And I feel like both running backs are just going to, I feel like the offenses are they're going to try to get them involved early. And so, yeah, that's my 2 picks. So, yeah, that's my 2 plays for y'all, Got the first half Bijan and the first quarter rushing Rashad.
All right, looking to get back on the board. Papa's picks, week 5, Thursday night football. You already know what it is. We went 2 for 2. Shout out to Jameson Williams. Shout out to Jameer Gibbs. Let's get on the board. My first pick is over 5.5 reception for Chris Godwin. I think this is already juiced at -155, so most likely it's going to probably be 6.5 tomorrow. I'm probably going to lock this in a little lay tonight with both of these dudes, just trying to get it, set up like that. But yeah, he's been having 6 catches at least in at least the past 3 games, so he's been doing his thing. So really like him tomorrow against the Falcons, and then Darnell Mooney. That's my guy. I apologize for disrespecting your name, Darnell Mooney, because I used to pick him up in fantasy. He wasn't great for me, but for some reason I kept picking him up every year. So happy to see him doing his thing. Kirk O'Chains is using him, so he's been having at least 6 targets every game. I don't know about the first game, but the past 3 games he's had at least 6 targets, and he's been getting over 46.5. So I'm hoping at least he get 2 big chunk plays and get that in the first half. That'd be great. So these are my plays for Thursday night football. Appreciate you guys checking in and watching the pod, is sticking with us. PDM movement, we stand for Papa Don's movement. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure, we serving the community with the plays, the good plays, and trying to make sure you guys, make money like we are, So that's what we're trying to do. Any words you want to leave the people before we sayonara for Thursday Night Football?
Bro, I just hope for a good Thursday night game. Make this money, and stay tuned. Stay tuned, for some, college football. Stay tuned for other sports coming. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I said, we call it sports showdown. So we, baseball playoffs is coming. We gonna make this money. That's all I'm saying.
All right, people. Appreciate you guys. Papa Loft and Don Rizzo signing out. Let's get to it.
Shorty gon' check that, bang that, drop that, hit that, pack that, kick that, send that, flip that.